guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different. Okay, so I got this inspiration from Caitlyn over here on YouTube. I'm going to leave her handle in the description bar down below. I had an absolute blast watching her video because I could relate to it so much, and I'm just thankful that there's somebody else out there that's similar to me. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about things that only luxury lovers or luxe obsessed, as I like to say, people do or understand or say or don't find remotely weird, and we don't even think twice about it. Talk the same language, we have the same code, then we're like, so the first one that I'm definitely guilty of and do all the time, literally all the time, is like you browse the internet, okay? You go online, you know you have no money to be spending right this second. you know it, but you're like, I just want to have a look at that bag, or let me just look at those earrings real quick. Like, how much are they? And you add like a bunch of stuff in your cart that you know you're not going to buy, you know you're not going to buy it, but somehow you spend hours of your precious time that you could be using to do so many other things, and you spend your hours adding these little things into your cart because I don't even know what, I don't know why, and I don't know what it does to the brain. Like, it makes me feel like it's a little bit closer to me, like it maybe can kind of reach it. It's in my cart. I put it in there. I'm guilty of doing that. So on to number 2. Now, I was filming a video just before this one actually, which gave me the idea of tagging onto this video and doing it now, because basically, are you ever guilty of buying something that's high in the price bracket and you think, oh, I could have got that thing that I wanted, like I could have got this I kid you not, we just bought a house recently. There is a small, minute part in me that's like, look, buying a house is obviously incredible, it's amazing, and it's like, I'm so happy that we bought our house. It's our first house, okay? So I'm like, I bought a house, I'm the house owner, na 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 na. But I have a part of me that's like, I can't make any luxury purchases right now because, well, I just bought that house. And then I'm like, oh, can you imagine the amount of stuff I could have got with that money? That's a real problem. Like, that is an absolute problem. I'm obviously happy with this house. It's definitely something we wanted to do, but there is that luxe obsessed part of me. But I know it's something that not everybody understands, because if I was to say that outside of my head, or like outside of like our space here on YouTube with like-minded people, I feel like people would be like, are you okay? Like, is something wrong with you? Are you somebody who makes little changes within your life? Today I'm going to think about going to Starbucks, okay? And I want a macchiato, but you think, you know what? If I didn't buy that macchiato, I could add that $20 total and add it into my luxury pot. And by 3 months, I'm winning. I can get myself an SLG. Like, are you somebody like that? Like, do you look at your finances and think, you know what, I could shave this off right here, shave that off over there, but not necessarily to save it, to spend it on more luxury goods one could argue you don't need, or you as a person feel like you need them. You feel like you need them, so you're going to make alterations, you're going to shave down costs in all areas possible, where it's like not bills and like mortgage and things. This one is a big one, and I feel like I experience this in my personal life. Other people that are not like luxe obsessed. Okay, do you find that we as individuals who are luxe obsessed have a different understanding of dollar amount or pound amount or whichever currency you're in, but you have like a different understanding of money? You could like be buying some Chanel sneakers, a 1.2k sneaker, and then you like find this other Chanel sneakers that are like $700 or something like that, and you're like, oh, that's not that bad. Oh yeah, it's not dear in price. Like, I find like I'm always saying that, like for stuff that's expensive, really, one could say. Can you hear that? Like, I'm like, one could say, that's not me. One could say is expensive, but I'm like, oh, that's like a bargain. Like, yeah, we got a deal on that. We stole. Winning. I do have a different style of perception of dollar amount. I don't know if that's just me or what's going on. Oh, well, technically I kind of saved money, so like that SLG versus that other SLG, then really, like, I saved money. When there is that item that you wanted, and you wanted it so bad, literally so bad, that you didn't even shower that day. Like, your assignment was to get your hands on that bag, and you couldn't get it. You could not get the bag or the SLG or the sneakers or the jacket or whatever it is that you wanted that was Lux obsessed, because you became obsessed with the item, and you couldn't get it. Do you ever, like, your mood just shifts, like it just changes, it's like dead, like something drastic happened in life? Because I can tell you now, that happens to me a lot. And it's so stupid, but I will literally invest my energy and my mood into the fact that I couldn't get hold of that item, but somebody else has it and I don't have it, and that's not me. Some things, I kid you not, I've cried over them. I've done it. I can admit it. I'll say it for you and I'll say it for me. I have cried over certain things that I couldn't get my hands on. And I crawled into bed. And I laid there. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But it was all for a cause. It's because I wanted something that I thought I needed. And I don't stop until I get it. Like this bag right here. I did not stop until I found it. And I found it. Yes! Are you obsessed like me? So the last one that I wanted to bring up was basically that if you find somebody who's into the same type of fashion as you, if it's on Instagram, if it's on YouTube, if it's your essay, if it's, you know, just somebody who is interested into the stuff that you're interested in, but you don't actually know them, but you feel like you know them. Like, you feel like they've got your back. You feel like if you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going for like bag wars tomorrow and they're there with you. Like, they're running to go get that bag. I feel like you feel like they're your friends. You feel like you've invested into this friendship. You know, you've been friends for like years. You have everything in common. When really, you just watch their feed, double tap like a couple of pictures, make a comment on the YouTube video, but you feel like you know them. I don't know. Does that happen to you? Because it definitely happened to me. Like, I feel like I know you. Like Caitlyn, I feel like I know you. I feel like I do. I don't know what it is about that. But I don't think everybody goes through that. Like, I wouldn't be doing it with everybody. But if I meet anybody that's into, like, luxe fashion and luxury fashion designers and stuff like that, as I am, and we are interested and we talk the same language, we have the same code, then we're like friends forever. Anyways, you guys, this was a different video for me. I enjoyed it because I felt like I could relate to this tag, and I definitely wanted to jump on board and do that. If you guys can think of any other things that only people that are like luxe obsessed would do, then definitely let me know in the comments down below. I had a good giggle doing this video. I hope you enjoyed it too. And if you are somebody who is into luxury fashion just the same way that I am, then definitely subscribe to this channel. You're in the right place, because we're all breathing the same air here. No one's judging you. Don't worry, you're not weird. It's okay. Even though you just bought that $1 million house, you can still think about how many handbags you could have bought. Subscribe to my channel, guys. I'll see you on the next video. If you haven't had enough, then definitely click this video right here, and I will see you there.